going to maybe get her? And she said, absolutely not. So, no, Anna has not been threatened by any trolls or any of us. No. Did Anna offer her a house? It was talked about. It's just a house that they have that's in their family that was vacant. And when Hippie was telling Anna, you know, how scared she was for her life and how horrible the landlord was and everything, she mentioned like, okay, I have this house, you know, let me talk to my husband. You would have to get a job, you know, she would have to pay rent. It was never a house. Here, Hippie, here's a house you can just live in and be a freeloader the rest of your life. It was never anything like that. There was never any minor or adult autistic children that she was going to be helping out. None of that. None of that. Anna, if you need a drop, I think we're good. Did Anna talk to the mod Tanya and say she was in a wreck? Oh yes. Do you want to address that?
I did speak with Tanya last night, but I did not tell her I was in a wreck. I don't know where that's coming from.
Okay. Tanya herself said it. I think I sent you the screenshot earlier.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Do you want me to answer anything else? Or?
No, I think we're good. I mean, I think that's the gist of it. You guys, please leave Anna alone. She doesn't want to be bothered. I think if she wants to speak to you, she'll reach out to you. Right, Anna?
That's
like
right.
You want people to please, okay. Tanya, who was in here yesterday taking up for HH. Yes, Melina, that Tanya. Yep. All right, Anna, thank you so much.
Thank you, and
I'll talk soon.
Joe, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you nerds. Y'all
of course.
Thank y'all. Course. Y'all have a good night. Y'all may have
you too.
Y'all may have to kick me out.
Okay, I will.
Thank you, Miss Anna.
You're welcome.
Okay. Did anybody else have any questions for Joe? Or did anybody have any? She is very, very sweet. I told y'all when I was talking about her when I was live that she was a very, very sweet, innocent, vulnerable lady who just she's been a follower and supporter of Hippies for over a year, and I don't know how long they've actually talked off of the app, but she's been around for a while and just truly had a heart for her. No calling.
Somebody asked when she accused my father of SA, did the police get involved? No, because she was at my parents' house. She went in, talked to him, immediately left. Yeah, she never called the police or anything, and she won't. She'll threaten the police sometimes, but she's smart enough not to involve police. And this is the thing, in other situations, not that particular one, but in other situations before that, I would tell her, if you're being serious, you need to contact police. But that's not what she wanted. She didn't want police. She wanted money, or she wanted a certain situation to play out her way. So, it was always, whenever these allegations would come up, we never sat here and just told her she was lying. We never sat here and just automatically discredited her. It was that, hey, if you're telling the truth, this is how you need to handle these things. So it's not.
It was never you're a liar. That didn't happen.
Not listening to people and not hearing people. So I'm not saying that, just Tabitha, we just didn't give her a chance. It wasn't like that. If she had these situations, she should have contacted the police, and we would inform her to.
I I see all y'all's questions in the comments. Gloria, and we'll answer them. Gloria, that's a good one. Joe, did she get in trouble for stimming as a child? Sorry if that's not the correct term.
No, like the only thing that she said that's like, okay, so I'll say the things that she said that are true. Like our parents made us write Bible verses when we would get in trouble. We wrote Ephesians 6:1. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. We would have to write that.
Joe, it's so funny because my stepdad made us as well growing up, that exact same verse.
She never got in trouble for stimming, and then she also says she got in trouble for singing. Every once in a while, our stepdad would be like, hey, that's enough singing. But there was no beatings for her singing. She didn't get beat with wire hangers. She didn't get in trouble for stimming. And there's a particular story about her spanking because she says that she was beat on there several times. And I remember clearly what happened. It was 1996 because we were in Ohio, and she was 12 years old. She said that she was too old to get spankings. Our parents said, okay, they looked at it, they agreed with her, and they said, we will not spank you anymore. And they found different methods to punish her that didn't involve spankings. So, my parents, we grew up where everyone spanked kids. It was the traditional way. That's how they did it. She told them she didn't like them. They said, okay, you're old enough, and they stopped doing it. And it wasn't like we got continuous spankings or anything like that. But besides that, there was no physical contact. Any type of abuse for stimming or anything else is not true. And to be honest with you, I remember Tabitha getting everything she wanted. That's how I remember our childhood. So to see her say all these things about them abusing, it's really hard for me to hear because I sat there and got blamed for all the things she would do and then make it sound like it was my fault. So to hear her say that it's really difficult to see that. Because I feel like since we were raised by our stepfather, he was a strict person, but I think that he was more careful with her because she's a girl, and he wanted to be careful about stuff. So I felt like he was more strict on me, if anything. But I love my dad. We went through some tough times, and we had to, we worked on our relationship, and that's what kids and parents do. But when I didn't get my way, I would look at myself, and then once I look at myself, then I was able to. Somebody said, why didn't Tabitha get his last name? So we got adopted, but I was 11 and she was 15. So since she was older, she was like, I'm almost an adult. So I don't want to change my name. And then if I happen to get married, then change it again. So she got adopted, but she didn't change her name. It says, where is our dad? So our stepdad that raised us, he passed away this summer. And our real father, he's up north. Or our biological father.
Has